Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about tribalism in South Africa. And especially Julius Malema was touching about it to tell South Africans, Tswana Sotho Pedi, to say like if you can kick out Zimbabweans, if you can kick out a Nigerian, because of like most of people in South Africa, the only thing they care is to chase Africans. They think like only Africans are the one foreigners here. If you are black in South Africa, they think they say like you are not from here. When you are black in South Africa, you are Zimbabwean, Namibian, they will chase you.
My name is Rick. I'm 41
Why?
years old.
Why? Because of you are black. And it's like this thing will start because of like now when you can chase a Zimbabwean, you can chase a Zimbabwean, you are going to chase others. And it happens.
Yeah, the borders must be open. The borders must be opened.
Borders must be open. So like there's a recent video trending about this guy, I think it's from Limpopo. This guy doesn't speak English. He speak English, but Zulu can't. But how can he going to help people in KZN if he can't speak Zulu?
Because borders are opened for white people. When there is a white person from Mozambique who can't even speak English, you welcome them.
Fact. That's why like black people they want to impress whites. Black people don't like themselves to be black. That's the thing. Black people don't like themselves being black. They want to change themselves. Right? They want to be white. Is it like borders are open in South Africa, but are open for whites? Borders here are open to South Africa, but they're open for what? For whites, not black people.
When there is a brother from Mozambique into Nelspruit, you call them names, yet you don't call white people names. There is no Mozambique here. There is no Swaziland here. There is no Lesotho here. There is no Botswana here. Zambia or Namibia. There is no Zimbabwe. There is Africa, the continent of our ancestors.
Clap your hands, man. If you're watching this, man. I think that thing they're going to say like you are Botswana because Botswana they've Northwest and Botswana. Basotho have Lesotho and we have Lesotho and Free State, right? So these things they say like you are what is this? You are what I got to it. You from Botswana but based on what the issue of that lady we saw is a different issue, right? It's an issue of like how can someone leading, protecting people but cannot speak their language? The question is like, how is it going to help our grandmothers?
Divided. We were divided by the colonizers. What type of a student activist are you? What type of a ground force are you? You say, I don't want colonialism. We want decolonization, yet you are supporting colonial borders in Africa. We don't want anything that looks like colonialism.
The Julius Malema has been preaching this. It's been pretty, and like like Julius Malema, everything he's saying is the truth. Everything Julius Malema is saying like is the truth, and people know that. They started to be aware. It's like everything Malema speak is the truth and is existing. Is the truth and is existing. Everything that Julius Malema speak, man, is the truth and it does exist. So why you embrace colonialism borders? Why you embrace them? Because these people they want to please. I never saw people like this, man, who want to be white so bad. They want to please them. We see it every time.
We want to be one thing with our sisters in Tanzania, in Nigeria, in Egypt, in DRC, in Sudan, in South Sudan, everywhere else in Africa. We don't want passport, we don't want visa, we must move free of charge.
And they don't understand that thing of like this, they're busy like foreigners, they're taking their jobs and what those kind of issues. The issue that we see like foreigners, they're taking our jobs, what the foreigners are doing this, foreigners are doing this. But it's a thing of like which jobs they're taking. While black people are living in RDPs, in townships, while black people they hold them with 350. They give you 350. You forget about your land. You forget about your minerals because of 350. Yeah? Because of 350, you forget about everything. You forget about everything. Just imagine. You forget about everything. Black people are still struggling. But when borders are open, we will be one, we will be working together, and we will be using our own minerals. As a black people.
We are one thing. This continent is one. I am a Zimbabwean. I am a Nigerian. I am a Tanzanian, because African brothers everywhere where we are victims of racism and colonialism. They don't care whether you come from Mozambique or South Africa. You are black. They hate you.
Facts. Like guys, let me tell you something. Let me tell you very important something. It's very important. These people, they're from China, right? When they come this side, it's been the ongoing case, allegedly so. They take Malawians, they put in the building, stolen, hijacked building in South Africa. They treat them, they are not like women. Just my people, they come with people from because of like they're black people, they have no place to go. They treat them like that. There's a problem we are experiencing in South Africa. There's a problem we are experiencing in South Africa. And at least we have someone like Julius Malema who's standing for us.
The best we can do, solidarity amongst Africans. Let us hold each other's hand. Let us protect each other against colonialism. I saw a video of some police harassing a Nigerian in Santin. I want to say to my Nigerian brothers and sisters, those police do not represent us.
They don't represent us. Facts. So like everything that just is saying is a thing that is happening. And I say everything just is saying like the thing that We are experiencing it now as we speak in this country. Everything like what Julius Malema is saying like now. It's a thing that is happening.
And they do not represent the South African police services. Those police, they must be dealt with, there must be discipline for harassing a person simply because this person is a Nigerian. It must come to an end. Some fool is going to say, but these Nigerians are committing crime. Fine. If Nigerians are committing crime, a lot of them are in Hillbrow. Why are the soldiers not in Hillbrow, but in Cape Town among South Africans?
And then why didn't go there? Why didn't go there to stop them? Why they must be arrested? What kind of police we have in this country? Yeah, they say that they're committing crime. But why they must not go there to arrest those people who are committing crime? Why? What they are waiting for? So, why? What they are waiting for? Because this procedure that must be followed. You understand? Whenever there is big talking about this now, so I'm tired. So like, to say like, you treat other Africans like they're foreigners. Next time, they are coming for you. They never believe him when he said that statement. So like next time, I don't like it's even started in Northwest. In Northwest, they love say like, hey, people from Limpopo, people from Northwest, they love it that done. But let's get the comments and see what they're saying. Let's get the comments and see what they are saying. No comments.
There are no soldiers on Nigerians. There are no soldiers on Mozambicans. There are soldiers on South Africans themselves.
Why? Why they are only soldiers to South African themselves only? What is the reason? What is the reason exactly? Because I want to understand.
Because crime is committed by us. We are the ones who are selling drugs to our own people. We are the ones who are beating up our own women.
No, I disagree. No, I disagree. There's a lot of videos that shows Zoktola. Yeah, there are South Africans who sell drugs, but Nigerians that are dominating in that field. Nigerians that are dominating in that field. Yes, I get you, but like, no. Nigerians are dominating in that field. And the question is what our fathers are doing. What are the men of this country are doing? So other men coming to your own country and want to destroy it. Yeah? You, what you are doing as a father, as a brother, as a sister. What are you doing as a father, as a sister? This is a question I have for them. What are you doing?
We're the ones who are killing each other. And then you hide behind the Nigerians. Stop being cowards. Take responsibility. Stop crime. When Nigerians come here to commit crime and they do not find us as criminals, it will not be conducive for them to do crime where crime is not happening.
I actually agree. That's what I just said, like now, to say, like, what are we doing as a man of this country? What is your fathers doing? We see people coming this side committing crime, right? We see people coming this side committing crime. And I have only one question for you. What are you doing to stop that crime? What are you doing? What are you doing to stop that crime? Yes, we say like these people are coming here committing crime. But what are you doing?
When they are done with Zimbabweans, they are going to go for Xhosas.
He said it. He said by himself, when they are done with Zimbabweans, they are going to Xhosas. Yeah?
You are not from here. Go to Gantina. Hamba.
There you go.
That's when you are going to realize that from xenophobia, it goes to tribalism.
I'm here on the post. I saw on the Facebook, this one hits a prophet, a superior logic leader with graphic view. I hate to admit, but he was not wrong. Back then, after getting things, says stop being prophet. I'm going to need load numbers. Viva Malema, Kirtan Mir was almost that dead. You see? He said, like, when you chase these people, because Malema, the only thing is focused on is to get the land, our land back. There's a main his focus, to get our land back. Then he says, like, when they are done, like, when they are done with foreigners, they are coming to you. We are here. This is a video like now. I'll show you. Zulu women call a policeman a Kwerekwe because of it doesn't speak Zulu. Ma, like in this state, ma, like you can't be a police and not speak the language that most of people are staying there, that dominating there. But to be honest. Yeah. Ma, let's all be honest, my guys. Let's all be honest. Let's all be honest to ourselves.
We did not have a single bus outside KZN, not one. Because if we had asked Johannesburg to Gauteng to bring, Free State to bring, Eastern Cape to bring, and then we bring those people, the tribalists were going to say he brought people from Limpopo. You'll never satisfy the tribalists. That's why we took a decision that no.
Fact. They won't say like, Malema, you brought people from Limpopo. Fact. He's telling the truth. She's like, Malema brought people from Limpopo in KZN.
We need to show these tribalists that KZN will never be a tribalistic province. We grew up in the ANC, and that's one thing we need to thank the ANC for. The ANC has never taught us tribalistic politics. Never. From its formation, the ANC has always said, Muxhosa, Muzulu, Musotho, Tanganan. There was a motto like that. We grew up like that. Those are our politics. So, Muto lost entertainment of.
So like, if you can see the people of Operation Dudula, people of, because are the one who promote tribalism, people from KZN, even Northwest, they love that. I don't know, there's this group in Northwest, they love something like that. They focus on tribalism a lot, So it's a thing of like, I love how Julius Malema presents this and how it's opening eyes to people. And to thank ANC, so like ANC never taught us this. Never. ANC never taught us to be tribalism. Never done that. So like all people, all tribes must come together, must work together.
Tribalism and encourage tribalistic activities and finance tribalistic activities is scary. South Africa must rise against tribalism. We will never stop going to KZN. We will go and politicize that province and make sure that our people are not victims of tribalism.
I think like again, KZN becomes a problem like now. Because of I think like most of tribalism is happening this side. I feel like KZN like now it becomes a problem. Because of like now lots of people are going to complain about KZN. It's like KZN is tribalism. KZN is something like this. KZN is something like this. KZN is something like this. That means there's a problem.
So the tribalists want to make KZN a no-go area. We're not going to allow that. Our duty as the EFF is to politicize the people of South Africa. We did that successfully at Moses Mabhida. So, my brother, we're not responding to any critique. We're coming to give a report. When you have a rally, you come back, you give a report, and then we give you opportunity to ask us if you so wish on the manifesto, what do you mean by this, like that, like you are doing. So, we did not have...
So now, like I'm saying, let's vote Julius Malema. Sorry? Me, I'm saying like let's vote Julius Malema. Let's put this man into power. But if you want to change your country, let's put Julius Malema into power. See, like when our brothers are welcome here. Those who don't want black people, it's on them, right? It's on them. Those who don't want black people, it's on them. But like for us to move forward, for us to grow, we need to put a man like Julius Malema into power. Listen to this guy. Let me show you. Listen to Julius Malema, fit. Listen to Julius Malema. Those who have a problem with black people, it's on them. Let's see this one. This is Julius Malema.
In these elections, no one who has benefited from these xenophobic attacks in these elections. No one. Operation Dodola was contesting elections. They are not going to get anything. Back to the village where they come from. We don't want...
Operation Dodola, back to the village. Where you come from? Because Operation Dodola started to become a problem. Operation Dodola started to become a serious problem. From being a leader of EFF or from being a leader of EFF, wow, this one is confused. He doesn't want to accept defeat. Who doesn't want to accept defeat? If he does not want to accept defeat, why they accepted the result of IEC? You hate Mr. Malema. You're so clouding your judgment. Read the other comments. Hate you on your own peril. Use global icon doesn't subscribe to nonsense. Patriotic Alliance benefited 9 seats in parliament. Is not a child play. The good thing that you are not hungry for power. You put people life first. PA benefited is not just begin. PA, they have 4 seats. So everyone in the EFF agree with this, or he decided for everyone. What did he say?
Votes of tribalists, by the way. We don't want votes of racists. We don't want votes of people who thrive on the division of the working class. We don't want regionalistic politics. That's why we are national in character. And we reject regionalistic politics. We reject tribalism.
So he's been saying these things, Julius Malema. He's been saying these things. Those who listen will listen. Those who don't listen won't listen. He's been saying the same thing. To say like, yeah, we reject those who think they are better than others. He said like, now we're all listening. We're all listening. He said we reject all those things because of your one thing. But if you don't say it, if like you start to treat others like they are more better than you, that's where problem starts. And that's what is against AFF. That is against EFF.
Because tribalism is equal to racism. Once we start engaging in tribalistic politics as a country, you must be rest assured we're inviting a disaster in this country. Because the worst thing with tribalism is that it will lead to a situation where people fight in the same country. It will lead to a civil war. Tribalism goes straight to civil war. That's why we don't subscribe to those things. We really want to thank everybody. Thank you, media, those who covered us positively, those who covered us negatively. We understand. It's brown envelopes, they work like that.
It is, boy, it's right. It's war. Tribalism is war. He's definitely right. People are going to come and people, they're going to, they say like you're Zulu. When you say Zulu in Northwest, they attack you. When you say you are Tswana in KZN, they attack you. He said like that one is going straight to war. That's why like they don't subscribe to tribalism. You understand? So like they don't subscribe to tribalism. Anything that related to tribalism, you must include them off. It's not their thing. They don't subscribe to that.
As deputy president, this is what Zuma said.
What's what it said? He said what, Zulu? Never, I love Julius Malema. I don't understand people who hate Julius. Me, I love Julius Malema.
To his closest allies, that they must fire me because they are going to lose elections after firing me. Listen to the tribalists. They will lose KwaZulu-Natal and they will lose Gauteng because the Zulus in Gauteng are going to be extremely offended and the Zulus in Natal are going to be extremely offended by my removal. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. So you must be guaranteed the man wants to be pushed out. But what is even worse is that Zuma is not scared of impeachment. He said, even if you bring impeachment, I'm ready. I'm not scared.
But Zuma, Zulu people are the biggest threat, by the way. They are people who invested in the African culture, marrying more kids, making more kids. there are people who are like, man, they invested in this. There are people who are invested in this. You understand?
Why? Because after being impeached, there won't be president of the ANC in this country. That is his analysis. So Zuma has analyzed it. He said, they fire me, they are gone. So the ANC, he may be right. Maybe when they fire him, they will be gone. But even when they keep him, they will be gone. Yeah. So either way, they.
So Julius Malema is always been against the. Julius Malema has always been against what do you call this? Tribalism. Oh my God, I need to. Oh my God, you know, like when you are multitasking, you are this side, then you go this side.
We call people Zimbabweans.
Right.
angisizakele ngithi kukhanya 4 hours wena ucabanga ukuthi aphathelile yokuphenela ubani noma yeza obuye novulele gate la ayisuka anifunela umuntu onengqondo wazi ukuthi ukhuluma ngani.
Where is this stupid? Where says C needed? What is CIC, not ICE? Now go where you come from. CIC, not what you just said. Come on, dog. This man, what is doing?
Amba ngakini yosebenza ngakithi khona isizuba ukukile hawu vele ikhitha soyidila namakorekore kwawo yesikorezela mawukhalaza amakorekore abantu abanakhaya isiZulu sithi umuthi kwere ngingakuzwa uyangikwerezela hayi ukuthi sithi kwere ngokungakhathi uyikwerekore ngani isuka la nimvulele la
Say the nonsense you are saying about foreigners and.
Zuma said, Malema said.
Yeah, you know, when people are talking about tribalism in South Africa, most of the time you'll hear them talking about KZN, the taxi rank, Mazulu, understand?
Yeah, Zulus, man. That side is existing, eh? In Zulus, man. It's like it's existing. It's like that side is existing, this thing of tribalism. In Zulu. You understand? Because of like lots of people are complaining about Zulu. They're complaining. So like this thing is happening, this thing is this.
Mbetu, do you know the tribalism that is happening in Limpopo? Between vendors, tongas, and pedis,
yeah, that is a different culture, different language, and on top of that, there are those who think they are better than others. Yes, then on top of that, there are those who think they are better than others. I believe that's where the problem starts. The problem starts when we have those who think they are better than others. That's where the real problem starts. You understand? Let's show this one.
We did not have a single bus.
We listen to that one. the purpose well done. Facts, 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 tribalism is dangerous. Tribalism is dangerous. It's dangerous. It was a tribe vote. People voted for Jacob Zulu because of the Zulu. Not about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. But Malema is going to say that because of like his political pushing. Includes politics to push the, you know what they're talking about. But like people that voted Zuma because they love Jacob Zuma. You understand? It's not about the thing or like Zuma is a Zulu, he got voted and this kind of stuff. People they love Jacob Zuma, they voted for him. It's not about the thing of like because Jacob Zuma is a Zulu, the reason they voted for him is because of this. Like this comment saying like Reba Soto, we voted Zuma, Resatlo voted. Say like we are Soto people, we voted for Zuma and we're still going to vote for Jacob Zuma. Zuma worked for Black South African, it's just that he don't have the truth. Most of black businesses were implicated during Zuma time. Zuma invalid RVs that we're drinking today were in Malema. Tell that Zuma like why MK logo have Zuma man with Zulu tie. He must continue calling people from KZN travelers. You see if what will never make him president. Why travel vote? Can you please make us understand why travel vote? People who are travelers, we are talking about Zulu people in KZN. Zulu is growing, is going to grow Zulu. They understand the meaning of culture. You know, they understand a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Zulu man is going to grow, like no matter what. But again, it is advantage. You know, that's why I want to use this scenario of because of its advantage. You understand? The this of Sweet Guru, right? The reason they did that is because of like they are cousins. Okay, finish them so we can talk. Good. So the reason it happens is because of like to love who you are. To love who you are, to understand where you're coming from. Yes, Julius Malema can mention that and can say things you want to say, but at the end of the day, what's happening in Zambia? So like Julius Malema. I don't know what's happening right now. Now, give me a problem.
They hate vendors. They hate Swana. They hate Kozas. They hate Shanghai. So I'm going to give you a job. They will call you for interview. I'll tell my supervisors to call you and give a job. And I'm a member of ANC.
Julius Malema prophet said after xenophobia against African tribalism will follow, foreigners will go, unemployment may skyrocket because of many businesses are shutting their doors, right? They are shutting their doors for black people. Using foreigners as a shield for underachieving will give the bait to serious tribal conflicts when there's no foreigners to blame. It'll be like this stuff, like this thing will stop, like foreigners that are taking our jobs, foreigners that are taking our jobs. Is going to be like now Zulus are taking our jobs in Northwest. Zulus are taking our jobs in KZ, in Eastern Cape. Zulus are taking our jobs in Free State. Or it's going to be like Zulus, 200 people are taking the job in KZN. Zulu people that are taking jobs in KZN. It's going to be something like that. And it brings fear to us to work into, like, when I got the job in KZN, I'll be like, oh my God. Because of Amtswana, it's going to be a problem. Because of Amtswana man, right? It's going to be like, oh my God, I'm going that side. And then Zulus, man, and my wife is a Zulu. We're like, Zulu.
But I don't hate you because you're a member of MK. I'm going to make sure you work so that you take care of your own kids. Are we clear?
God have mercy upon us.
And take my number so that MK can.
Well explained. Because of based on what I listen here, people they believe like most of the cases. Sorry. They believe like most of the cases MK is a tribalism party, you know.
A declaration of war against me as an individual is a war against my ancestors. That's why I keep quiet and they do the work. Let them do whatever they want to do. I'm still here.
Black African child. So like, let me be quiet. My sisters are going to do the work. Me, I'll remain so quiet. Then I give it to my sister and say, like, do the work.
And my ancestors are still with me as I speak right now. And that which I've set for myself the whole year, I've achieved it. And that's a confirmation that my ancestors are still with me. They've never turned their back on me. They'll never turn their back on me. So I don't care. Say whatever you want to say about me. Do whatever you want to do about me. At the end of the day, you are small boys.
How? Confidence as African man. Confidence as African man. You also, like, when he was in court, he was drinking African magic powers. So like, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm keep on winning because of my ancestors' guidance. So like, keep on talking, keep on doing. But me, I know I'm keep on winning because of my ancestors. I remain quiet. I don't talk. You can do whatever you want to do, but at the end of the day, you must know you are just a small boy. Powerful words that come with confidence. This they welcome me.
Today you say Zimbabwe is in trouble and the trouble of Zimbabwe is caused by Mugabe. It's not true.
It's not true. Tell them it's not true. Who caused the trouble of Zimbabwe? Tell them, Malemas.
Who caused the problem of Syria? Who caused the problem of Libya? Who's causing the problem of Venezuela?
Who causing these problems? So you're busy say like, hey, blaming foreigners, blaming black people. They're supposed to laugh. They're supposed to be one thing. So like they are problem. You say like, who caused this? Who caused this?
Afghanistan and Iraq, all those problems were caused by Mugabe. Destabilizing those countries were caused by Mugabe. What is common with all these countries, including Zimbabwe, is the fact that imperialism intervened. And we always know that when imperialism intervenes, it destabilizes countries, and those countries never recover from imperialist intervention. That's what Zimbabwe is suffering from. When they took their land, when they took their economy, the imperialists imposed sanctions on them.
My guys are like, why we don't vote for Julius Malema? This guy say like, amen. This guy say like, amen, Julius Malema. Say like, Malema, you are speaking the truth. This guy say like, amen, Malema. Say like, Malema, amen. What you are saying, Julius Malema? What are you saying? You are speaking the truth. You know, we're like this one is like the smart leader who focus on the both sides to fix this country.
We challenge imperialism, lift the sanctions, and let's see if black people will never run a successful economy.
Facts.
Let the black Zimbabweans fail on their own without imperialism sanctions.
Why you don't put Julius Malema into power? You know, like Julius Malema, we know we can talk about Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso got their land back. Burkina Faso have done this. Burkina Faso have done this. But the person I will make the president of this country is Julius Malema. The person, me, I will say like I make the president of this country is Julius Malema.
We want the sanctions in Zimbabwe removed. I want to tell you now that one day when those sanctions are removed, some of you who are beating up Zimbabweans here, some of you who are hating on Zimbabwe.
Dog, you know, like black people, they get angry when you say these statements. Like you're going to work for Malema. When he speak for future to say Zimbabwe owns their land, Zimbabwe owns this, and when they remove those sanctions, us we have nothing, don't own anything. Like now we work for whites. We work for white people because of the everything they stole everything during apartheid, and they're still benefiting even. So what he's saying is like you are going to work for Zimbabweans because of they own everything. You understand? They own everything, Zimbabweans. That's why he's saying like we are going to vote for them.
They will be owning their banks, they will be owning their retail, they will be owning their banks, they will be owning their land.
Zimbabwe is your fate. Zimbabwe is your fate. As we own what? Us we own what?
You call them foreigners. What is the definition of a foreigner? A foreigner is a person who comes into your country without papers, doesn't have anything to show. That includes you. You are foreigners because you have nothing to show. You go around claiming this is your country. Let's go outside. Show me papers that confirms you are the owner of this country. There's nothing. You don't own anything. Yet you call people foreigners. You are a foreigner yourself because you do not own. Foreigners means visitors. Visitors are people who just come empty-handed.
So like we are foreigners because we don't own the land. We are foreigners because we don't own the land. That's what you're saying, Julius Malema. Why you say that? So like you are foreigner, you don't own nothing. You own nothing. We have nothing.
A small bag. When the time permits, they go. That's you. You are renting. You are marching from the hostels, beating up people that they must leave South Africa. Yet you do not own a hostel. You are paying a rent in that hostel. You can be removed yourself from that hostel. You are telling people to leave your country. You come from an apartment. You come from a flat. You come from a house. You have no paper. When you return back home after taking out Zimbabweans, the white man will be at the door showing you the way out of the rented flat, out of the rented house.
If you're watching this video, clap hands. Wow. Wow. If you're watching this video, you are not here. Knowledge is power. We own nothing. Your mom was calling the boss boss. Your mom, your father boss. Even you are busy calling the business boss. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Yeah? Boss. In your own country, you call foreigners boss because we have nothing. We have nothing, and I feel Julius Malema when he say that. You can see like when he said this, the spirit of our ancestors, the spirit of Africa is coming. When talk like this, the spirit of is coming. The spirit is
out of the rented apartment. You have nothing to show. Yet you claim this is your country. You have nothing. You are defending a white man's property. This South Africa is owned by a white man. This South Africa is controlled by the white man.
facts. Do you agree? Do you agree? Don't watch this video and then do you agree what Julius Malema is saying? So like you own nothing. This is a powerful words, man. I don't know. It's ever. Powerful words, man.
Tell me this is your country. When people are burning buildings, you are rushing, protecting them. Those are not your buildings. Those are white man's buildings.
So what are you telling us, Malema? What advice will you give to black people? What advice will you give to black people? who have nothing. They have everything, but they have nothing because of they are just workers. What would be your advice then based on that? Because of they have nothing, they are trying to catch up. It's very hard. So, what advice you will give a black child?
You have nothing. Stop hating on your future employers.
Mm,
These people are going to hire you.
mm. Stop hating to your future employers because they own their own land. No one is controlling them. So, like, stop hating. Mm,
They are the most polite people. Even when they are educated, they still work for small jobs that pay nothing.
mm,
They don't have pride.
mm,
They know that you have to work to serve and feed your families.
mm,
That's why they are here.
mm.
One day, like it almost happened in Cuba when Obama wanted to lift the embargo against Cuba.
Mm. So like it's always happened. So like these people, they are so smart. They are very smart, even though they are working for peanuts, even though they are not paid enough because of they are Zimbabweans. Malema is saying that. They are nice people. Very nice people I never met in my whole life. So like they're very nice people I never met in my whole life. Hmm. Power to that, Julius Malema. Power to that.
One day it is going to happen. I pray to the ancestors of the revolution that it happens when I'm still alive, so that I can replay these videos and say, I warned you about harassing your future employers.
You always telling the truth, Malema. You always telling the truth. It's either they take it or not. But there I will say, Julius Malema, I will stand with my chest up saying, Julius Malema Sello, always speaking the truth. Whether you can hate him, whether you can love him, but he's a man who speaks his mind. There's a truth, there's a fact.
I warned you about exploiting the people who are going to share their land with you because they've done it before. Why didn't Mugabe take the land immediately?
It's like Mugabe didn't take the land immediately because of he wanted us to get freedom. He wanted black people to get their freedom back. Then when the people get their freedom back, they can take their land back. He said that. But black people,
He waited for you to get your freedom. Because had Mugabe take the land immediately, it would have caused a serious problem to a point where South Africa will not be liberated. They were a frontline state. They gave us a passage. They accommodated us. We stayed in their homes. They gave us food. They gave us shelter. They never called us names. Today it's our turn to say thank you. We become animals. It is not the spirit of Ubuntu what you are doing to these comrades.
What a beautiful session. The session that speaks the truth the session that open our eyes, the session that we can learn from this session. And we can say that from today, we are all brothers and sisters. What a beautiful session. You know, I don't know what to say. I know I'm busy here, but I would like to say that what is a beautiful session? The beautiful session ever. You know, I'm the person who's smart. I'm the person who have to think out of the box. But this session I was listening to, it's changed my mind. It's changed how I see things. Session with Julius Malema. Yeah? What a session. What a session. Wow. This is the only thing I will say. Only thing I will say for now, I will say, wow. Guys, I love you so much. Stay tuned. Bye.